So what I should be doing right now, because Vera is sleeping, is doing my nails because I just broke one because I took my polish off yesterday in hopes to do my nails and it didn't happen, so I just lost it. Honestly, I lost a couple already and I hate that look of all different length nails, which to each their own, but I feel like on me it looks so obvious. I don't know why. So I shortened them yesterday, but I'm gonna have to shorten them again. So instead of doing my nails, I'm gonna do a Christmas tag. I just did a Google search and I don't know if there's others or how old this is. It looks like this is by Mama Cat's Losing It. Mama's Losing It. Cat. Her name's Cat. And it says it's a YouTube Christmas tag, actually. Most of them come up as quizzes or trivia quizzes, and that's not what I was looking for. So I was lazy. I just found this. It's 20 questions. We'll see how far I get through or how much I feel like answering. But if you're doing Vlogmas and you're running out of ideas of stuff to do, sorry, I put a hair oil in my hair, like a moisturizing hair oil, before I knew I was gonna do this. And now it looks like my hair is really dirty, and that's not what I was going for. Whatever, my hair always looks really dirty. So I might put some makeup on while I do this Christmas tag. And if you want to do it for Vlogmas or just to do it in general, let me know in the comments that you have done it or that you're doing it so that I can watch it. This is gonna be difficult. Question number 1, favorite Christmas movie? Oh, geez. I'm gonna say, I think, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The one from the 60s, you know, with Burl Ives as the snowman. Is there another one? I don't know. If there's another version, it's not as good. Although Mike and I just watched it recently with Vera, and boy, was Santa Claus was kind of a dick. I don't know if you guys noticed, but he was like grumpy and rude to everybody. Although also, Mama Claus kept telling him to eat, but did you see what she was serving him? Like, order the man a pizza, okay? If your food's gonna look gray like that. Number 2, are you on the naughty list or the nice list? I'm gonna say I'm probably on the nice list, but when it comes to personal goals, I'm totally a naughty lister. Or just things that I should be doing. This might come as a surprise to you guys, but I wasn't a great student. I got decent grades because I knew how to fake it, but I hated doing homework and, you know, I don't know. I just don't like being faced with a lot of tasks. I like to-do lists, but when they're my own. Do you know what I mean? But even still, like housework and, I don't know, just things like that. Housework and getting things done, I feel like I'm on my own naughty list because I'm just not as good with that kind of stuff as I wish I was. But I'm a nice person. I feel like I have good intentions for nice things, and most of the stuff I say, like, I've eliminated a lot of the friends that I had that brought a lot of misery into my life and that made me only ever think about bad stuff and complaining and trash talking other people and stuff like that. I mean, everybody does stuff like that to an extent, but I've kind of rid myself of a lot of that sort of negativity and it feels really good, so. Number 3, show us an embarrassing Christmas photo. Oh, I just posted one on Facebook. I don't know, it's embarrassing to me because of my posture and just general meanness that's going on. But it's a picture of my sister and I at Christmas time. Number 4, have you ever had a white Christmas? Oh gosh, I don't know where you are, Mama Cat, but we have one every year. It snowed a couple of times here, but I do live in one of those places where we end up on the lists for like the highest records of snowfall in the last decade. And I think it's mainly, not because we get a lot of snow every year, but I think it's because the inches of snowfall or our predicted snowfall is lower than what we end up getting, something like that. In fact, we get less and less, it seems like. I could probably look it up, but I don't care that much. I feel like we get less and less than we used to when I was a child. Yeah, dude, we always got a white Christmas. Does anybody else live in one of those areas where you have that joke, you know, where you'll say to somebody, you know, oh, so-and-so, what do your wife and, you know, insert the city you live in here, have in common tonight, and you said we're expecting 2 to 4 inches, you know, haha, whatever. Does anybody know that joke? Sorry, that's not very tasteful. That's something a naughty lister would say. Okay, just blending out my really poorly done contour. Okay, 5, do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? I do both. I start Christmas shopping, without exaggeration, in probably July. I start thinking of things for people, or, you know, I'll spot something that I think will be really good to save for Christmas, and I'll buy it and I will stash it away, not in an organized fashion. I'll find, like right now, my coffee cart. I've been cramming things in the drawers of my coffee cart for months now. And, you know, just to keep them away from the cat from sleeping on them or from me forgetting about them, I try and keep everything together. The problem is I do that, but I don't have any real lists or rhyme or reason. And then right around now, actually, I start realizing that I have to wrap things up and not wrap the gifts. Yes, I do have to do that, but I mean, like, I have to start wrapping up the shopping. And so then I go into panic mode and I start buying things, and I almost never, this year included, consult the stash of things that I have. So there will be like one of my nieces, or I don't know, one person in particular that I have 8 or 9 gifts for unnecessarily, and I have to either decide if I have to redistribute that stuff to other people, or just give that person a whole lot of gifts, or figure out when their birthday is and maybe split it up there. And then there's other people I'm scrambling till the last minute trying to figure something out for. I wish wish lists weren't so controversial. I feel like people think that it seems greedy, or there isn't enough thought put into it if you're just buying something directly off of somebody's wish list. But boy, is that helpful to know exactly what somebody wants. I had to put one together for my mom because she was complaining that my sister's wish list wasn't updated, to which I realized that that meant mine wasn't. So I tried to kind of throw one together. Wow, that was a tangent. Okay, number 6. If you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? Oh, I don't know. That was really exciting for a second. I don't know. I'm gonna skip that one because I don't care enough. Number 8, this list says, look, look at my fingerprinty screen. I'm not kidding, it goes from 6 to 8. Okay, number 8. Name all of Santa's reindeer. I'm not gonna do that. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, and Donner, who is also known as Donder. Did you guys know that? Because we saw a display at Christmas time and we were all drunk and thought it was funny at my husband's Christmas party years ago, and the reindeer's nameplate said Donder, and then I Googled it and that was technically his real name. And Blitzen. But do you recall? Sorry, I wasn't sure if I had them all. Okay, number 9. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? Okay, this is very interesting. Our Christmas tree goes up usually the first or second weekend, or first or second week in December. We've been getting real trees for the last few years. I used to be really picky, and like I remember our first and second years of Christmas, I wouldn't even let Mike help me because I hated the way he hung ornaments. I still don't love it, but it's so sweet to me now. And I love the process of being involved in doing the decorating with him. And I let him, he did most of it this year because I had to kind of feed Vera and distract her while he was decorating. And I gotta tell you, I don't care because it's sweet to me to see how he hung some of them backwards and some of them way too close together. And like I have a no double ornaments on the same branch rule, and he just blows right through that. And he'll hang like 3 ornaments on the same branch. So, you know what? I'm just preparing myself for when Vera can help us in a year or 2. I'm just getting ready for that. Every now and then I do move one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not crazy. Number 10, is your Christmas tree real or fake? Spoiler alert, I already told you. Number 12, who numbered these? Am I missing something? Okay, so 11, there's no 11. Are there really 20 questions here? What is happening? Okay, number 12 or 11 or maybe even 10 because I think we've missed 2 numbers now. Peeking at gifts or be surprised? I'm torn on this. I really don't know. I would like to be surprised, but I feel like I'm too good to be surprised. Like, I can just guess without even seeing the box. I just get an idea. I used to ruin every episode of Law & Order SVU for Mike because I would figure it out in the first like 8 minutes who the killer was, or, you know, what the twist was gonna be. I do that with everything. So it's hard to surprise me. It really is. Number 13, show us your ugly Christmas sweater if you have one. I don't really. I bought an ugly Christmas sweater style sweatshirt a couple years ago. It was Guardians of the Galaxy, which is like my favorite movie. I was thinking about it the other day, and I don't know if I have a favorite movie, but that one comes pretty darn close to being my favorite movie. So I do have that somewhere, and that's about it. I don't know. It's not that I haven't wanted to or don't care or whatever. It's just, I just haven't come to that point in my life yet where I've needed an ugly Christmas sweater for something. I don't really need it for anything, but I don't work in an office. I don't go to like dress up parties anymore. You know, when you're in your early 20s and you have those dressed up parties where you wear goofy things, like everybody goes to the thrift store, or everybody makes a costume. I don't have that kind of life right now, so I will someday. Maybe Vera and I can wear matching ugly Christmas sweaters. Number 14, or who cares anymore? Let's just call it number 46 because it doesn't, does this even matter anymore? If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? Oh, should I do something fun and not say my husband? I don't know. With anyone. I wish I had some time to think about this one. I don't know. How about this? How about you guys can comment who you would put under the mistletoe with me? I'll be interested to see who you say. Number 15, does your family have a special holiday recipe that you like to help make? No. Our family at Christmas time, we don't do a sit-down dinner. We do junk food. We order pizza, and we have mozzarella sticks and sushi and cookies and chocolates, and somebody brings those little meatballs in a crock pot and the little tiny weenies, like the little cocktail weenies in a crock pot, chips, just alcohol. That's how we do Christmas with my family. We used to do Christmas cookies every year with my mom, which was really special, and for a while we were just helping her decorate. Like, she would bake them ahead of time and we would help her decorate, but since my sister had kids, and it just gets harder to do. Now I do cookies with my aunt, with my father's sister and her daughter. We were doing that for a while so that she could bring them to a cookie exchange. And it's just a nice little, there's no special recipes or anything. It's just something that we've done. I did decorate gingerbread houses with my nieces a couple of years ago. Was it last year or 2 years ago? But really that's fun for no one because it's just such a mess and they don't really care that much, and everybody's just eating the stuff that you're gonna attach to the houses anyway. Maybe in a few years that'll be a thing, so. Number 16, are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? This might surprise you guys because I think a lot of people think because I'm artistic and I like to decorate and I like to do makeup and I'm very, you know, I lean towards the creative, that I would be a great present wrapper. And I have one of two methods and one of them wins out over the other. I have the decorate it like you're about to propose to somebody with what's inside that box method, where it's like layers and gorgeous ribbon and double-sided tape and it's like perfection. And then I have the grab a piece of paper and roll it around and just throw tape where it seems to be not holding together so well and call it a day, because they're just gonna rip it open anyway. Nobody pays attention that closely. I mean, I do like to pick cute paper, but honestly, I almost always wrap things like I'm trying to win an award for how poorly I'm wrapping. Like I'm being timed and I have to wrap it faster than they're going to open it. It's really bad. So, yeah, it's embarrassing, but, and it's like I always cut the paper just a little bit too small. And you have to decide, am I gonna do that thing where I cut another sliver of paper to stick between the two edges, or am I gonna just, I just have totally stopped putting my makeup on. I have totally stopped putting my makeup on. Okay. Number 17. Where's my blush? Oh man, you guys, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Number 17. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? No. I didn't know people really did that. I mean, okay, no, I imagine people do, but they probably sing well. I'm guessing, or they live in a neighborhood where people enjoy that sort of thing, like a friendly neighborhood. I don't think I live in an unfriendly neighborhood, but I also live in a place where I don't get trick-or-treaters. So if that tells you anything, that's a day when people are expecting you to show up to their door, and carolers are never expected. So, I mean, unless you're that guy with that big Publishers Clearinghouse check, I really don't think coming to somebody's house uninvited is, like, singing. It's like, okay, that's beautiful, but I have YouTube. I can just, like, Pentatonics can sing to me. Do you know what I mean? 18, what tops your tree? Right now we have an LED snowflake because we really love those cool toned LED lights, but I guess they're not very popular. Mike only likes white lights, which I think is kind of boring. I used to be like that. We used to have like only blue and silver ornaments and white lights, but I don't know, I would like multicolored lights, except why is there always purple? The purple throws me off, I think everything else, is it purple? Every time I look at a set of colored lights, I'm like, one of those colors doesn't belong. But I'm sorry, we accept you. Strange color, we accept you. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. Number 19, do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? I think I'm very much anti New Year's resolution. Not because I don't believe in personal betterment or personal growth, but I think it's too much pressure, especially if it's weight related. I'm all about people quitting smoking. I don't think anyone should smoke ever. As long as you're using it for personal growth in a positive way and you're not gonna beat yourself up for it and you're just, I don't know. Look, this is yesterday's mascara. I didn't even wash my face, I'm realizing. Okay, I thought this was gonna be a quick little tag. Boy, do I get going. Is this why I don't do these anymore? Number 19. Oh, I just did that one. Number 20, or whatever number it is. You have been granted one Christmas wish. What will it be? Darn it, I was really hoping to do a video without crying. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. I want the closest thing possible to world peace, however that can materialize. Thank you for joining me for this complete and total steaming hot mess pile of a tag video and a makeup video, which it wasn't. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.